Control your impulses from those voices of the past. Let me tell you what I mean real quick. And we're going to use your children. We're going to use our children. Have you ever been in conversation or your children doing something that you've done and you thought about, you didn't even think about it, you just reacted. And you found yourself saying, damn, that's that shit my mama used to do. Or that shit my daddy used to do. You know what I mean? This is why emotional alchemy is important, as well as self-mastery and self-acceptance. When you start elevating and growing and you start healing those generational cycles and curses for some people, it's not easy. You find yourself doing some of those things, which allows you to pause and be like, hold up for a minute. We're not keeping that. That's not carrying on in this generation. I'm building legacy. My children were no different. And it's not always children. You know what I mean? But when you get put in certain situations where you react, I'm gonna tell you one thing. One time this happened to me, where something happened with, me and my oldest, and I reacted. And I know how that shit made me feel. I used to feel like a boxing bag. You know what I mean? I reacted, but I had to take the time out to step back. And it takes maturity to be able to acknowledge when you're wrong. Now, this isn't recent, but you have to acknowledge it, because what we grew up doing and what we grew up learning, that's embedded in our subconscious mind for the most part. It's embedded in there, but you have the power, if you allow it, to change it, y'all. I mean, we talking about resurrection, the new you, the new generation coming. You can make that change. But when I say control those impulses, when you feel that urge where you want to hit or you want to yell and scream, take you some deep breaths and step back. Go by yourself and understand that it's okay. But start practicing and learning how to incorporate self-mastery. But you gotta want it, family. You have to have accountability. This road isn't easy. It's not peaches and cream. Look, it's not. Every effort, every step counts. But you have to be willing to make that move, to make those steps. You are not your past. You are not what was done to you. You can make a change, and you can be a difference. When the words of Michael Jackson, you gotta start with the man in the mirror. Oh yeah. My daughter love that for right now. But you got it, family. Push those impulses away. Take you some deep breaths. Get you a long time. Let those thoughts, they can marinate so that you can issue them where they need to go and transmute them for the elevation of your family, for the restoration of your family, or wherever you need it to go, family. I love y'all. We healing and we're growing. And we making a difference. Unity over everything. The one love, for we all are for one. No matter what your beliefs are. We family, baby. And thank y'all for following me across our social media as the leading boss lady. We continue to go and we continue to grow. We are the difference. Ashe.